This video that you're about to watch is a case of what I ordered versus what I got, but this time an international student in Hungary edition. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Opeyemi and I'm an international student here in Budapest, Hungary. If you are seeing me for the very first time, thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad to have you here. I'm guessing that it is either the thumbnail or the title of this video that brought you here. But whichever it is, I do not mind. The good thing is that you stopped and you are here. But please do one more thing for me by clicking on the subscribe button and also turning on your post notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. Please do it for me. I would like that you subscribe to this channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for the love. I do not take you for granted. I do not take your love for granted. I'm super grateful for you and I love you. Thank you. From the title of this video, you already can tell what we're about to talk about. But first, I feel like it is very important that I say this, that this video is not in any way to discourage you from coming to Hungary. I'm not saying don't come. I'm not saying cancel your plans. I'm here, so how bad can it get? You get? But I'm making this video to put everything in perspective for you. Sometimes our expectations can be a lot, but this video is in a bid to, put things in perspective for you. So that when you come here, you're coming with a more realistic expectation. You're coming with a more realistic perspective of this place. And so that your case will not be like mine, because I expected a lot, but, I'm not getting a lot. But without further ado, here are some things that I wish I knew before relocating to Hungary as an international student. The first thing on my list is language barrier. Guys, nothing prepared me for what I met here. I watched lots of videos. I think I read lots of articles about Hungary, about Budapest in particular, and about my school. But nothing prepared me for the language barrier. While those videos mentioned that they have their language here, they also said that they speak a significant level of English. So my expectation was that, okay, so like more than half of the population, especially the locals, will be speaking English. But on getting here, I found out that most people don't even understand English, talk more of speak it. It is fair for me because I go to school here and my course is taught in English, and I also relate more with people that speak English who are also international students. But I can imagine for people that maybe are done with school or are here for work, can imagine how they are coping. But from an international student's perspective, I would say that you do not expect a lot of people speak English, and then be prepared to speak with people and then they look at you like you're an alien, like you are speaking gibberish, because they honestly, truthfully do not understand you, and they are not trying. That's another thing. They are not trying to understand you. They feel like if you don't speak Hungarian, then you should not talk to them, which is not so, I don't know, it's not so good. But who are we to teach them what language to speak or how to speak? Or I want you to know that coming here, you have to learn and understand the basics. I'm not saying learn the language in total, but like you have to understand some very basic and very common words like hello, sorry, bye, just basic Hungarian words that would help you communicate. And if you're not interested, like you're totally not interested in the language, you have Google Translate to always help you. Even though I find that really stressful, but I've had to do lots of it, and I feel like you should also prepare to do lots of it. So don't come here with your accents, don't come here with your big grammar, don't come here with your God knows what, because it's not going to be useful. Okay? Sorry. And this leads me to my second point, which is limited job opportunities. One of the things that I searched for a lot was job opportunities here in Hungary, because I just feel like the whole essence of coming here to study is to, get a job that you can practicalize the theory that you've learned. Do you get? But on getting here, I found out that while there are lots of menial jobs, there are lots of student jobs, there are lots of, jobs that don't require the things that you're studying in school, there are not so much of the corporate jobs. This is because most of the companies here are Hungarian companies, and then their audience and customers are also Hungarians. So if you do not understand Hungarian language, there's no way you want to work in an Hungarian company, because how do you want to flow? Most of them don't speak English, most of them speak Hungarian. And if you don't understand it, then how do you want to work with them? And if you don't understand a significant level of Hungarian language, there's no way you would also be able to, relate with their customers. So the jobs are limited. Don't get it twisted. There are international companies here, but the problem is that these companies are oversaturated because most of the immigrants and international students that do not speak Hungarian at all try to land jobs in these international companies, which means that they do not often have room for many people. And even if they have, and when they have, there are lots of people that are trying to get in, which makes the competition really high. And then it's just not easy to get those type of jobs. So if you're coming here, I want you to come with the expectation that the job opportunities in the corporate space is a bit limited, and not that you will not be able to get it. It might just take a while for you to get it, and you need to also prepare yourself and get more skills and get more knowledge, and things that will just position you in a place where you're able to get them, because the competition, my guy, is very high. Another thing that I wish I knew as an international student here in Hungary is the confusing health insurance policies. Don't get me wrong, it's not that their health insurance system here is bad. But the problem is, if you are not a scholarship student, then the school is not obligated to, doing the health insurance for you. And speaking from a self-funded student perspective, you would have to do your health insurance yourself. I mean, the health insurance here is called TAJ, TAJ, but J is pronounced as a Y in Hungary. So the Thai card, you would have to do it yourself. And the process of doing it yourself is not the easiest. So there are two options for the self-funded student to get the Thai card, which is also the health insurance card. It's either you get a job that is willing to do all the whole process of getting the health insurance card for you, or it's either you do the monthly subscription thingy where you pay, I think, 65,000 forints per month, which is not cheap for a student. It's either you pay that money per month to be able to, access the health insurance system here. It's the real ghetto. And now I understand why they would ask you that, do you have money? Because if you don't have money, how do you want to be on that type of monthly payment and then it does not drain you as an international student? So for me, I came here with the expectation that it would not be difficult to, sort the health insurance thingy. But the problem is most employers require you to, already have the Thai card, which is the health insurance card, before they can give you jobs, because they feel like if they do it for you, you might take the card and go somewhere else to work. So you don't have the Thai card to get a job, but you need a job to be able to get a Thai card. So see how dicey and tricky that is. So the solution, or maybe not the solution, is that you either try to get a job and then they do it for you, or you pay, or you just do not bother yourself with it. I mean, don't get it twisted. Some people would give you jobs without the Thai card, but do not expect them to do the Thai card for you, because they just feel like if they do it for you, you might take it somewhere else. You get? So I don't know, it's a bit dicey, but come here with a realistic expectation of the health insurance system here in Hungary. Moving on, another thing that I wish I knew before coming to Hungary is the wide difference in way of life. Guys, I was shocked that some things that are normal back home are abnormal here. First things first, if you say sorry to an Hungarian, they look at you like, why are you saying sorry? I mean, it's not your fault. The first time I said sorry to somebody, the person looked at me like, why are you saying sorry? What did you do wrong? And I'm like, so from where I'm coming from, saying sorry is a way we empathize with people. But nothing prepared me for how weird sorry would sound in the ears of these people. I mean, for us back home, when you hit your leg on something, we say sorry. If you sneeze, we say sorry. If anything happens, we say sorry. Like, sorry is our go-to word. But here, sorry is not something they say a lot, and sorry is something they find weird when you say it. So for somebody like me coming from Nigeria, it just feels, weird and a bit out of place for me, because I'm so used to saying sorry, whereas these people don't understand why I say sorry. Another thing is well done. Coming from Nigeria, well done is like our go-to phrase. People are so generous with the phrase, like any small thing, well done. But here, they look at you like, They don't even understand and they do not reply you. When I say well done to people, they just look at me like, okay, what are you saying? At first, it used to piss me off. Like, I'm even greeting you and you cannot even say thank you, or you cannot even reply me with, oh, well done too, or, something of that sort. But now, I mean, I'm not pissed. I don't think I say it a lot anymore, Seth, because why say it when these people don't understand? I said all of this to, say that there's a wide difference in the way of life here, and some things that are very normal from where we're coming from is very abnormal here. So, don't come with that expectation of the way we live back home is the way we're going to continue living here, because it's either you're weird or you become out of place. Generally, just know their way of life here, because that way it is easier for you to relate with people and it is also easier for you to blend in their way of life. I should actually film a video about the cultural shocks that I got when I got here, because bruv, it was a lot. I actually wrote a blog post about it, but I think I would also do a video talking about this thing, because I feel like it'd be sweeter if I talk about these things. But if you're an international student coming here, know this and know peace. Okay? Another thing, which might be the last thing that I wish I knew before coming here, is the housing concerns. Bruv, houses are expensive here. Speaking from the perspective of an international student, and I don't know if you know this, but rent here, they are paid monthly, and as against what we expected, they are not cheap. I mean, you would find something affordable, but the living condition might not be the best. So if you're looking for like a very comfortable living condition, then you have to have a lot of money. Okay? And even sometimes when you have your money, you might not be able to get a house, because one, language barrier. You're not able to communicate with these people clearly, or they're not even able to communicate with you clearly, because sometimes they might say they have something when in fact they do not have it. Sometimes they would even say this is what they have when in fact it's another, like it means another thing entirely. So getting a house here is not the easiest. If you have your money, it might take you forever to find a house. And then when you find your house, Steph, it might be really expensive and you'll not be able to afford it. Sometimes some people would even say that if you're not Hungarian, or if you're not of a particular race, they cannot give you their house. Which brings me to, talking about the subtle racism that is here. Don't come here with the mindset that, oh, there are no racists. While some of the locals are nice, there's still some form of subtle racism, in that there are some jobs they would not give you because you're not Hungarian. There are some places that you cannot enter because you are not Hungarian. And there are like some ways that they will treat you differently from how they treat their own locals. So, I mean, don't come expecting so much of them, because that way your hopes are not dashed. So I could actually go on and on talking about the things that I wish I knew before coming to Hungary, but I feel like the things that I've mentioned are quite exhaustive, and then they've done justice to the very important things that I wish that everybody coming to Budapest, Hungary, or not even, or maybe not even Budapest, everybody coming to Hungary should know. If there are other things that I wish that maybe I forgot and then are very important, I might just drop them in the comment section. And if you're an international student here in Hungary and there are some things that you wish you knew before coming here, kindly drop them in the comment section. You never can tell who this will be helping, and you never can tell who you'll be making their stay here in Hungary a little better than they were expecting. Also, if you are planning to, come to Hungary and you have some specific questions that you have from the point of view of an international student, kindly drop them in the comment section. I'll be so glad to reply them. And also, I have like some videos that I want to film that speak to the concerns of international students coming to Hungary. And in no time, I'll start rolling out those videos. And that's another reason why you should stay subscribed to this channel, so that you do not miss out on anything. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I hope that this video spoke to some of your concerns and, has also helped you to put some of your expectations into perspective. And you'll be coming here with a more realistic perspective and a more realistic expectations of Hungary. Don't also forget to, give this video a thumbs up, because why not? Kindly give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and also share with your friends or family that you think that they might have a need for this video. So till I see you in my next video, I like to say that you stay sane and you stay safe. Bye.